They say there is a house beside a river, far beyond the path that follows the sea, a place where the world finally becomes quiet and your tiredness wears off. No one can tell you exactly where it is. Some search for it for years, others find it without even looking. And today you are going there. Hi, welcome back. So before starting with this video, I just wanted to share some thoughts. I think this past few days I've realized once again how one can shape your life, how you can change your life, and how life can change in an instant. And sometimes there are phases where there seems to be like nothing is happening. But one day these phases will too pass and you will make your own decisions again. And maybe this aren't as bad after all. I think there are more possibilities out there than we could think of. Yeah, so let's start with our story. This story takes you to a place to rest. There's nothing you need to understand or to solve or to think about. You can simply arrive there. You can let this place become your meditation, or you can simply listen to it in a quiet surrounding. Let's begin. It was that time of the year. The journey to the house is beginning. To get there, one has to follow the river, the stream of life, and this path has to be gone on alone. You are already on your way. Your back aches from the weight of your backpack. It's been a difficult few months. You look back at the stones on your path, the branches on your way, the darkness of the forest, the shadows of the trees. Then you turn around, following the path next to the river. The fresh air is filling your lungs. You have some headphones on. A quiet background music is accompanying your way. A handpan from far away. Life has been quite difficult. All you want to do is to find some time of peace and quietness, away from the constant noise of the outside world that's weighing down your path. The sky is getting darker. Some pink clouds are ushering in the evening. Then you see the house from far away, between two mountains, right next to the river. Some clouds are in these mountains. They don't seem to have many trees on them. Some birds begin to sing their evening song. After 2 more hours, you arrive at a house that is now shrouded in darkness. As you knock, a smiling woman opens the door, making a welcoming gesture for you to come in. You follow her into the entrance. You notice the many windows that are in the house, almost making it appear for you to be outside. A fireplace is in some room where 3 people sit in front of and get some warmth. They seem to laugh and amuse themselves. You follow the lady to your room. As she opens the door for you to get inside, the first thing you notice is the warm feeling like coming home. Wooden walls, a large bed with some white curtains that hang over the bed, a small lamp in the form of a heart that bathes the room in golden light, a bay window with an armchair and some pillows. It seems really comfortable. The room smells like cedar and lavender. You thank the lady who told you to make yourself at home. The food will be ready in a few minutes. The door closes. You sit in the bed, a bit tired of your journey, and take a deep breath. how good it feels to be here, to arrive somewhere. You take a moment to relax. Then you get up, open your backpack to store your things in the wardrobe. As the clock strikes 6 o'clock, you get out of your room, curious what this evening will bring. You smell some pasta as you go down the corridor. To the left there's a room with a round table. 5 people are already there. The lady that welcomed you brings a pot of pasta to the table. The voices get quieter as they seem to notice you. "Hi," one man waves at you. "You can sit with us. You are welcome here." So you sit on a chair next to him. They introduce themselves to you as you also tell them your name. They all seem open and happy. Only the man beside you seems a little tired and weighed down. You learn that he only arrived there yesterday and is still tired of the journey. The atmosphere is light and cheerful. Quickly you seem to get along with the group. After dinner, you do the dishes with a woman. The conversation is great, but as she reaches for another plate, you seem to notice a familiar scar on her hand. It reminds you of your own. Her worn-out backpack stands in the corner of the kitchen. Then a soft singing bowl sound. You follow the woman in the room with the fireplace. You see some couches on the left, opposite the fireplace. You take a seat next to a young woman with beads in her hair. They look beautiful and shimmer in the dimmed light. The woman that welcomed you enters the room with a singing bowl in her hand. Everyone gets quiet. Still, the quietness feels warm. You look at the fireplace. The crackling embers seem to carry your thoughts away. A warmth that isn't burning you, still keeping you warm. Nothing is happening. You just sit in silence while listening to the singing bowl from time to time. Yet there's a feeling of connectedness. You feel your back relaxing now that you left your backpack in your room. The air smells warm and slightly like roses. You notice the rose petals on the windowsill. The rose bushes from outside must have carried a gift with the wind inside. You don't dare to close your eyes yet. Everyone has been kind, yet a small part of you still isn't ready to trust completely. Your eyes meet a man's who sat next to you at a dinner table. You both smile. Then you continue to listen to the stillness. Not much is happening. Your body leans back after a while. Your breath goes lower. The embers are still throwing off small sparks. The wind outside begins to howl. You are happy to be inside. The singing bowl sounds one last time as the woman leaves the room. Slowly you get up with the others who are going into their rooms without talking much. You also get to your room and lay on your bed underneath the curtains. Tired as you are, you fall asleep quickly. You dream about people dancing around the fireplace, a blaze from long lost times. You see yourself dancing too. Drums, flutes, and singing bowls carrying your moves. Eyes flickering between the flames, turning around faster and faster, the moon up in the sky. The next morning, you wake up to the rain drumming against your window. It's already light outside. You get up and make some breakfast with the woman with beads in her hair. There are dark circles beneath her eyes, so you decide to make her some coffee. She thanks you with a nod. One after the other, people appear in the kitchen to help get the food to the table. Someone plays some relaxing music. As you gather around the table, you learn that the rain has brought fresh water to a spring in a garden nearby. You want to go there together after eating breakfast. The lady with the singing bowl comes into the room almost out of nowhere and gives everyone a small bag with some food. Sounds of relief go through the group to leave the large backpacks behind. On the way outside, the woman seems to examine the group. What is she looking for? So you all follow the path along the river, even higher up the mountain. Suddenly you see some trees on the barren mountain that you didn't notice before. A small garden that seems enchanted. Fruits and flowers in all forms and colors. The air is filled with a sweet scent. In the back of the garden, you see the spring with small streams that lead into a small lake. It is a quiet day. The sun has come out after the rain. You swim in the lake, lay down on a picnic blanket, and look up at the sky. A few people join you, so you can share your thoughts. You get some fresh wood from the trees, laughing as you jump to reach them. Then you go one more time to the lake. The clear water draws you in. A dragonfly sits on some stones in the water. Slowly you step onto the lukewarm water to swim again. A feeling of refreshment washes over you. It's good to cleanse your body. The lake is so clear that you can watch some small fish swimming next to you. You look at the shore and see the woman with dark circles under her eyes, reading a book under a tree. The man that is newly arrived swims his laps a few meters away from you. Some people plant some seeds for some new flowers to keep the garden alive. A quiet peace settles over the garden. There's no need to accomplish, nothing to prove. Simply being here is enough. Are you ready to arrive? You can now slowly come back from this world and perceive your surroundings. If you have closed your eyes, you can open them now. Thank you for walking with me on the path next to the river. I am beyond grateful that you are here today. How are you doing? I would love to hear from you in the comments. I hope you have a wonderful day, and then I will see you soon. Bye.